foi? Ah, agora foi, eu acho que agora foi. Aí, agora apareceu aqui. 1 minuto, 1 minuto! Vamos botar aqui, Summer Game Fest 2023. Na tela pra vocês, seus doidos. Obrigado aí pra quem acompanhar comigo. Deixa eu abrir a tela cheia aqui pra mim. Lembrando, eu tô assistindo aqui no... Eu tô assistindo pela Twitch, né? Então pode ter que ter um delayzinho se pá. Pra quem tá vendo no YouTube. Esse programa contém coisas que podem ser ofensivas. A tela vai piscar, mano. O bagulho pode dar epilepsia.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Jeff Keighley. O cara só é o criador do The Game Awards,
Hello,
né,
everybody.
mano?
Welcome to Summer Game Fest. We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody.
Pior que ali eu acho que só entra, mano, quem tipo,
When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a
selecionado.
spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1. It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season, and yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss. That's all I'll say right now.
E prometeu
But let's
coisa
get
pro
right
final,
to the
hein?
games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting.
Começou,
go.
começou. Nossa, isso daí não lembra Príncipe of Persia? Lembra Príncipe of... É Príncipe of Persia! É da Ubisoft!
Cursed. The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land.
Pô, de plataforma, velho.
All hope rests with us, the immortals, to rescue him and save the empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next.
Caraca.
Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
Porra! No estilo Metroidvania, mano. Meio que um Souls-like também. Oh, são mais de um personagem? Nossa, caramba. Tá bonito isso aqui, hein? Aí os caras me lançam o jogo a R$300, aí vai tudo por água abaixo, tá ligado?
Is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
The Lost Crawl. Vixe, só ano que vem, mano. Nossa. Nossa, lá vai estar no Luna também.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Opa, vamos lá. Agora é Mortal Kombat, cara.
Keep you waiting on this one.
Já estamos começando bem já, cara.
It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it!
Nossa, mano, vai ser o começo das histórias e como começou, né? Os primeiros fatalities. Ah! Que bosta. Epa! É o Mortal Kombat 1, né? Então, tipo, é meio que a origem do bagulho. Caramba, velho! Ó a fluidez do bagulho. Ah, vem as armazinhas ali, velho.
You have proven worthy of joining us. Come. There are other champions, I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento. It's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Mano, esse jogo vai ser insano, velho.
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Eita porra. Pô, tem uns suportes ali, velho. Parecia que tinha mais de um, né? Tipo, parecia que apareceu 2 ali em sequência. Nossa, cara, isso aqui tá muito lindo, velho.
Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Ó, Ryzen. Ó, a Sônia. Nossa, que massa, cara.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Milena. Porra, o Goro, mano. Do céu! Que isso, mano? Aí o melhor, cara. Get over here! Cara, acho que nem o dublado ele deveria falar em português, mano. Nossa. Tirem suas crianças de casa. Não deixe as assistir. Cara, isso aqui tá muito insano, velho. (19 de setembro, mano. Quem fizer pré-order ganha o chance. Putz, mano. Cara, eu gosto, acho mais de Mortal Kombat do que Street Fight, velho. Putz.
Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
Caramba, mano, o maluquinho que criou o Mortal Kombat, né, mano?
Congratulations! They love you. All right, well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this, because first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1, so tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, you know, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of your main, you know, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, you know, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they...
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and
tipo,
you can call them out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay. You know? So you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see... That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing, you know, the best team-ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button pushes, basically. Summoning, but they have a variety, so you can go.
Parada mais linda, velho.
Towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly. And you see, there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, you know, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of you know, basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through,
Caraca, tem uma tela dessa aí em casa pra assistir o jogar.
Characters that'll be in the cameos, or there's some repeats from the main roster. How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, you know, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, you know, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme
Cara, então, né, velho? Berrando ali no meio.
As Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
That was, people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it?
It's a huge first full circle moment. You know, the first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. You know, we were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices, too.
Wow.
So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years, and so we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And you know, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. You know, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much. Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Diablo, né? Diablo 4.
Where are the gods? Hey you! What's going on?
A galera quase não fez muita campanha, né? O povo foi tudo pro modo hardcore pra ganhar a estátua, velho. Eita. Que isso? Path of Exile, velho. Nossa, já tá aí. Já 28.
Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you.
Estão dando drop aqui pra quem tá assistindo na live, tá? Pela Twitch, tá? Às vezes vale a pena aí você colocar ali na Twitch ali o direto pelo canal do The Game Awards, beleza? Vai lá, pega os drops.
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence, Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
Porra de crossover é esse, mano? Isso é Exoprimal, né? É Exoprimal. Olha o gás, velho. É só um collab, mano, mas eu não entendi. Isso daí vai vir no... Opa, e aí, Zeca? Como é que você tá, mano? Porra, eu não entendi, cara. O bagulho vai vir pra Street Fighter. Eu acho que vai ser duplo collab, pelo que eu entendi. Tranquilos, mano? Bora assistir um Summer Game Fest? Conhecer os novos lançamentos de jogos aí. Pô, hoje tem trailer novo da DLC de Cyberpunk, hein? Epa! o Nicolas Cage vai pro Dead by Daylight. Não jogo, mano,
That's
Dead
right.
by Daylight.
Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these
Já tinha uns
things
rumores,
happen,
né, de que ele ia fazer uma
I
participação.
figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
Caraca, ele foi lá!
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow, yeah, thank you. I'm
Agora
so
você
happy
tá no
to be
videogame.
invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally,
Nossa,
I mean, I gotta
esse
say,
maluco
this is
não
such
envelhece,
a
cara.
unexpected
Esse
collaboration. I
maluco
gotta
tá
understand,
igual,
how
mano,
did
em
this
30
come up? Some
anos,
people are like,
velho.
oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite. Maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game. But Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this
Pior que é bem a
museum of horror,
carinha dele,
Michael
né,
Myers,
mano?
you said, all these different
Um
characters
bagulho
all
assim
coming
de
together.
terror.
And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast,
Okay.
and that really put the hook in, ha, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before. I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Ah lá, meteram a gameplay, velho. É tipo uma skin, velho. Na minha opinião, é tipo sei lá, pôr o Nicolas Cage no Fortnite. Né? Tipo, uma skin. Mas é engraçado, mano, pensar que em jogar com ele. Pô, ele tinha que ter vindo com esse terninho, tá ligado? Smoking, na verdade.
Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations. But back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
The Witcher.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to
Que
share
isso? Nem parece, cara, o Henry e o Kevin.
Season 3, Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
Amor, se parecesse o Henry Cavill, eu ia assustar, pô.
Nossa, nada a ver, cara.
Não, mas aí é o Henry Cavill.
Não, você não viu ele ali? Como que ele tava? Nossa, barbudão, cabelão assim. Mano, nada a ver, cara, com o que a gente conhece, tá ligado?
É a terceira temporada, ainda é o Henry Cavill.
Vamos ver, gente. Pô, Henry Cavill. Você olha, pô. Henry Cavill.
Olha o Bard. O Bard é muito engraçado. Ele é clássico, não pode assistir. Vai, 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 vai. Vai.
Right. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening.
Pô, você tá ligado que você pode assistir lá no teu celular, né? Você consegue escutar, pelo menos.
The fall is coming. There is no hiding her from it. You sure about this?
Pena que quem lê o livro diz que é uma bosta. Ou joga o jogo, sei lá.
É, porque
os dois, né?
Eu leio muito pouco, e eu tô fiel ao livro.
Cara, se fizesse fiel ao livro, mano, porra, são 12, 15 livros?
History has a way of repeating itself. The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
We're witches.
Is that so?
Caramba, os bichos estão muito bem feitos, hein?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then wow, fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
Aqui. Você disse que ia fazer. Você disse depois. Amor, uma pipoquinha pra mim. Eita, que isso? Uma DLC? Nossa, aí é um jogo, né, que já tinha sido anunciado já algumas vezes, né? Meio medieval. Caramba! Pô, bonito o bagulho, mano. Witcher 5. Witcher 5. Witch 5. Smile Gate.
01. Operation Control clears you for engagement.
Ô, louco. Isso aí é jogo VR, mano. Mó carinha de jogo VR, cara. Ah, falei? Falei que era jogo VR? Crossfire, Sierra Squad. É, pô, é da hora, mano. Mas, pô, tem os óculos, os bagulho. Nossa. Nossa. Quanto que é? Eu não sei quanto que é, mas ganha uns 50 dólares de desconto, mano.
No turning back after this. You sure?
Pô, mano, Mortal Kombat tava muito bonito, né? Caramba, boy. Remnant. Pior que eu já tinha visto já no trailer.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of
Alan
Fortnite,
Wake.
Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Ô, louco. Nossa, mano. Eles fizeram. Caraca, velho. Até pouco tempo atrás eu tava jogando com a minha filha esse jogo. Jogar com seus amigos. Nossa, vai dar pra jogar até 4? Não, né? Não, dá sim. Tá bonitinho, hein? Sonic Superstars. Se inscreva para ganhar uma skin exclusiva.
of that.
Esse
A new
ano.
standard for 2D classic Sonic that's
Opa,
bound to
vamos ver
appeal
aqui
to new and legacy
o que a gente
fans
ganhou de
alike.
drops.
This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new
já foi meu
character
drop?
to space fantasy RPGs.
Aqui, ó.
However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release
Warframe?
on PlayStation.
Drop
Take
de
a look.
Warframe.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
É aí que a Epic ganha dinheiro, hein?
Another busy day ahead of us. To the clouds. Bullets from the boat.
The tournament's starting. Great. Let me get warmed up. Strike first. Need a hand? My pleasure.
Se não me engano, esse jogo tipo, é meio que de turno, né? Você precisa de uma mão.
Huh. Never mind. I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz.
É?
Extra speed, too slow.
Vai pro PlayStation?
Later this year on PlayStation. Right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this
Pinóquio.
year. Well, if you're
Cara,
wondering
esse jogo é
exactly
insano,
when,
hein?
we have news to share with you on its
Será que vai ter
release
data?
with this brand new trailer.
Game Pass. Ele falou Game Pass. Não, não pode ser verdade. Será que o Game Pass ele falou é o Hokai ali?
Je t'ai rencontré simplement et tu n'as rien fait pour chercher à me plaire. Je t'aime pourtant, ton amour ardent, ton rien je le sens.
Cara, esse jogo é tipo um Devil May Cry, né, mano? Tipo, uma ação frenética.
Je te fuis parfois, mais je reviens quand même. C'est plus faux que moi.
Ele luta com guarda-chuva, mano.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
As mentiras de Pi. 19 de setembro. Quem comprar vai ganhar algumas coisas. Quem comprar na pré-venda. Não, vai estar no Game Pass, velho.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story
Cara,
and
fico
world
imaginando
created
os
by one of
malucos
the
do
most
PlayStation vendo,
celebrated
tipo,
anime artists of all
todos esses
time.
games foda
This is
indo,
one of those
tipo, pro
games that I
Game
feel
Pass,
lucky
cara.
we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay all built
Absurdo,
in
né?
Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Muito absurdo, mano. Tem muito jogo bom, mano, que tipo vai direto pro Game Pass, velho. Todo ano, tipo, pelo menos uns 3 jogos assim, foda pra caramba, vai pro Game Pass. Se você parar pra, tipo, pôr na ponta do lápis, mano, é uma puta economia, cara. Pensar aqui é 300, 200, né, 250, um jogo desses. Opa. Mó estilinho de Dragon Ball, né? O mesmo criador de Dragon Ball, Akira. Mó estilo Dragon Ballzinho, velho. Ah, mano, isso aí deve ser só de PlayStation, cara. Nossa, que da hora! Oi? Porra, mano, eu acho que vai ser da hora esse jogo, cara. Se for escrito a história, né, pelo Akira, o estilo do anime eu já gostei, velho. É muito bonitinho, cara. Sandland. Olha, vai pro Xbox. Steam, cara. Sandland. Cara, se não for uns 350 reais.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from iam8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
DLC? Ah, ele voltou, tipo, algumas coisas que lançaram lá no ano passado. Annapurna Interactive Showcase. Eles vão fazer um showcase deles.
I wonder what that
Dia
was
29.
at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Our guiding star has shattered.
Ah, mas não quer, né, engatar um jogo assim, tipo, pra fazer uma grana, né, tipo um MMO, velho. Uma hora os caras acertam, velho. Quer dizer, uma hora não, né, Lost Ark eles já acertaram. Pô, eles podiam fazer uma propaganda aí do novo Senhor dos Anéis que eles estão pra desenvolver. Acho que tá muito cedo ainda. Pô, foda é que não tem gameplay, né? Tipo, é só cenas.
E pega essa.
É pra mim, amor?
Não, é pra mãe e é pra mãe.
Mas é pra tua mãe? Por que você tá me dando?
Porque é a Pantoia.
Corações? Bora, eu quero ver gameplay do jogo, não ceninha assim, mano. O jogo tá pra lançar, né, cara? Se inscrever para o beta test.
I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword-fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Uma cara de forward isso aí. Shivari.
Hear the battle call. Cities rise and empires fall. But it's a war worth fighting. We're taking up our arms.
Aí é bom, mano, a gente conseguir ver o jogo sendo jogado. Caramba, mano, é tudo player. Isso é Shivari, mano. Igualzinho. Não, tem mago. Nossa, que bonito, mano, o personagem. Warhaven. Pô, interessante, hein? Nossa, de graça. Play for free.
Why can't
Park Animals. Isso aí tem no Game Pass, não tem? Xbox Steam.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light 2 Station. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Ué? Travou. Crash. Cresting Rumble. Psychonaut. Ó, a propagandinha. Game Pass. Cara, essa televisão agora tão ligeira, né? Os caras já anunciam que você pode, tipo, jogar direto pela televisão, é só comprar o controle. Não precisa mais nem comprar videogame, né? Samsung Game Hub. Cara, olha onde a gente chegou, hein, rapaziada. É o futuro.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2.
Alan Wake.
He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
Os caras muito safado, mano. Eles tinham lançado o jogo R$170, aumentaram para uma fortuna o jogo.
Thank you. Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place.
Yes.
And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how, and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, Alan's still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey. But Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive. And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it.
Galera gostou, né, mano? Gameplay é isso que nós quer.
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Ó, estilinho do Resident Evil 4, né? Aquele comecinho. Man, na vida real ninguém entra numa parada dessa aí, velho. Volta pra casa. Que susto da porra, mano. Eita porra. Ah não, mira na cabeça. Ô louco. A pessoa que tá jogando ali tá mó cagada de medo, mano. Tu vê que ela recarrega a munição a cada 3 tiros. Porra, nem um lootzinho, cara. Que porra é essa? Nem um lootzinho. Ali, ó, o loot ali, ó. Opa! Eu já tinha ido naquela arma ali sem pensar 3 vezes. Oh, tá jogando no Xbox.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror
Ali, ó,
story.
são esses dois que a gente joga.
The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
Tá insano o jogo, cara. Pena que os caras aumentaram o preço, safados. Quem comprou nos primeiros 2 dias ali do anúncio.
Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus.
Space Marine 2, mano. Pô, esse jogo eu tava interessado, hein?
No, Captain.
Space Marine 2. Caraca.
My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound!
Porra, mano.
Come forth and be slaughtered.
Campanha com 3 pessoas, cara. Dá pra jogar com Epa! Quando será que vai ser, mano, esse joguinho, cara? Esse joguinho eu realmente estou muito interessado. Caraca, hein? Next Gen, mano. Next Gen. please. Simulador de rir, cara. Obrigado. Muito obrigado. Fala pra mãe que eu amo ela. Fala pra ela que eu tô até com a aliança no dedo. Yes, your grace. 2000.
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
Já viu o filme, mano? O filme é insano.
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
Ugh. On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give her a bad name.
John Carpenter. Ah não, é um outro nome, não é o que eu pensei que era. Jogo de VR, mano. Isso aí é jogo de VR. Nossa. Na moral, se for jogo de VR mesmo, tá bonito, hein? Nossa. Não é VR. Interessante.
More unexpected collaboration. John Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Cara, eu acho que esse eu vou comprar. A Larian Studio, mano. Os caras são foda pra fazer RPG.
Swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
Fazer meu bardo.
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. They can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Agosto.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Esse jogo já tem pra comprar, tá?
Is on track, Sven tells me still for the end of August, and we
Ele é RPG raiz, galera.
This
Se você não
fall,
conhece,
Marvel Games and
dá uma
Insomniac
pesquisada.
are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development.
Maluco
First
do
of all, it looks
PlayStation.
like we have some fancy art behind
Só
us.
faltou
This is
chegar,
the
mano,
box.
de
This is the
chinelão
box.
e shorts, cara.
Here it is. I mean, it has 2 on the box for a reason because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely. Peter and Miles, we're so excited about this experience that you guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more. There are more out there, I
2
promise.
main ones.
Fala
But
dos
we have some
vilão,
new
fala
art to
dos
show
vilão,
of,
por favor.
obviously, Craven, we got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how he
So
factors in.
Craven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or, tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others, he's on the hunt.
And others, ...
Yes, yes.
But Venom also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. Oh, there you go. Good reaction to the art.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this, can you tell, is this an Osborn Venom? Can you tell, what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or?
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story.
Ô,
Something
louco,
we
mano. O
haven't
cara
seen
meteu
in the
o
comic
spoiler
movies
do
yet.
jogo.
Obviously,
Wow.
we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
He's we call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay, it's what happens, how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that, and there's much more of that journey when you play the game.
And I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
I mean, the city is pretty much doubled in size. So it's Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation event, it said at the end, fall 2023, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're gonna tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Opa, tá pertinho.
Nailing it, October 20th, Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do. Wrapping up the game, and we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian. We got our date. All right. Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal.
Ai, meu Deus. Pal World, velho.
In other words,
Pokémon de tiro, mano.
Guns. And then
ele falou a mesma coisa que eu.
Look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from
mano, tem que lançar data, velho. Eu tava recebendo e-mail esses dias, cara. Essa semana eu tava recebendo e-mail falando do jogo. Vai ter data, né? Finalmente, né? Caraca, mano, os bichinhos lá, velho. Mó metralhado, cara. Bizarro, né? Caramba, mano, igualzinho do Pokémon. Data. Ah, janeiro. Ah, tá aí, mano. Pouco tempo, né? 6 meses. Nossa, cara. Vocês viram spawnando os personagens ali? Essa daí é da mesma desenvolvedora do Black Desert, né? Tô achando que é Black Desert isso aí, cara. Deve ser algum personagem novo, né? Black Desert.
Our story is more than what hobbits.
Opa! Senhor dos Anéis, mano.
It is time we told it ourselves.
Finalmente, mano.
With hammer and axe,
Fazia tempo que não falavam desse jogo.
Across Middle Earth, delving for riches. Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Memoria.
Isso daí tem na Epic, né? Ah, mano, tá meio paiadinho, cara. Tá parecendo até o jogo do Gollum. Return to Memoria. No verão. OLED 69.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting
Agora
new
deve
mobile
estar chegando
game from a
Cyberpunk, hein?
legendary franchise.
Ah, celular? Não, Android não. Os caras ficam felizes com o jogo de Android, mano. Só vale a pena se for tipo um remake, mano. O jogo de celular é tudo scam, velho. Os caras só querem saber ganhar dinheiro. Porra. Olha lá, energia. Mano, vou até pegar uma água.
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy, no. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at the game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. I banish you. Death to the dead. Do we kill? To be together again?
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Banishers.
Yakuza! ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。大丈夫か。
Cara, Yakuza é muito bom.
トラブル発生。
Eita!
何があった？お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。
Ele veio pra casa assistir uma missa.
これから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Nossa, mudou de novo. Agora é a ação de novo. Like a Dragon 2. Qual é seu nome? Chique. Eu não tenho nome. Like a Dragon Guy tem. O homem que perdeu o nome. Porra!
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just
Uma cara de Fallout, né?
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to Capsule 12, come in. You there, Stan?
green across the board. Looks like we're good.
Definitely a leak here, Tim.
How long has it been now?
3 years. 2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here? These shouldn't be here. Is someone there? This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here? No.
Are you there?
Embaixo das ondas. todas.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Cara, era viciado em Call of Duty, né? The Boys.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game. Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Forza, né? Boa parceria da Xbox, né? Nossa. Nem sabia que existia a Porsche nesse formato aí. Que lindo, velho.
Here it is.
Nossa, os caras são
Porsche
rápidos, hein?
Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
Nintendo Switch e PC.
We promised variety. There it is, Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
Da Marvel?
Man, you guys have been
Marvel
on
Snap.
fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel
Maluco tá
Snap's biggest
no
update
220,
ever.
velho.
We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
Beleza. Passa de
That's
batalha.
you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So listen, I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Labuntus 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
Now you're just being mean.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Arthur. Pô, esse jogo é bonito, velho. É o que eu tô pensando, né?
Sacrificed everything to save your kind. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked.
Na cena, né? Lindo, porra. Só dá pra jogar em Play 5 de tão foda que é o bagulho. Na vida real é aqueles joguinhos de celular lá de reinozinho. King Arthur. Viu só? Nem mostrou o jogo de verdade.
Wayfinders, do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who
Pô, gostei, achei bonito esse.
who you are, and return to us.
This world needs champions.
Wayfinder. Wayfinder. Muito que você vê, mano, é só jogo de serviço, né, velho? Fortnite. Nova temporada, né, de Fortnite. Agora qualquer um pode fazer um mapa no Fortnite, né?
You don't stand a chance.
Project under construction.
Stellaris.
What did you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavex.
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4. Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by in case they want contact.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Star Trek.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah, right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th.
Você vê, mano, que o público não se anima quando não tem uma gameplay do jogo. Opa, Twisted Metal? Ah, tem uma série, né, que eles vão lançar.
Check it out.
This is gonna be fun.
Swung a little wide there.
Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
Look, Clown, I don't need four wheels to kick your ass.
Cara, na moral, os jogos hoje em dia estão tão real, mano. Você pode confundir essa cena com um jogo, né?
How about a little kill music? She had dumps like a truck. That's like what? All night long.
Every the song.
Like it when the beat go?
Baby.
Girl, you want a show? Dong, 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 dong. Do you love the silver-haired god? Don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
But you said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Ah, cadê os carros? Ah, cadê os carros?
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. I
little wine.
Nossa,
like
legal a
we did
mecânica.
again, but with another meat to fight with.
You're coming with me. You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons. Onwards. I can feel that there are more.
Nossa, que doido, mano. Que legal a mecânica, né?
Very cool independent
Repete,
game. All right,
tipo,
next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios,
haja
a
memória no
single-player,
PC.
first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with
How you
us.
doing? Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super
Que
high
isso, o maluco
production
saiu de
value,
dentro do jogo.
spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, you know, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an ever war fighting for the control of magic.
Cara, esse é jogo aí da
Eugene Torres in it,
EA
lots of
que pode
amazing
fazer
actors
certo
in this
sucesso, né?
really high production
Se não
value
vir tudo
game,
cagado,
that's coming out this summer. We
tem
don't have to wait long
chance
for it.
de...
And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah, so this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
350, hein, galera? 350. E tem que torcer pra não ter microtransação.
Literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
Nossa, os músculos da mina, velho. Caramba! Beleza, a nave passou pela madeira ali, é ilusória. Ô louco, o maluco já chega ultando já. Pam, pam. Nossa, os cenários são bonitos, hein? Tá jogando no PC ali, né? Não, tá jogando no Xbox. Boss battle?
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Não é bem daí, né? 20 de julho? Já?
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite. And tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches. And today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast, hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Claramente eu. Transformer, velho! Porra é essa?
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale.
Cyberpunk!
It's an honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
Os rumores são verdade.
Still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim
Jogo
5 years
bonito da
ago.
porra, né?
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star.
the blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what.
Well now, think we woke it up?
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
É uma pena que é só PlayStation 5, né?
Keep it away from me!
They say she's a monster. That she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul. That she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Free you yet.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Good play.
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Mano, eu não entendi o que ele falou, cara, do Cyberpunk. Caiu com o copo no chão. Cara, não tinha confirmado, velho? Vou pegar a live de alguém aqui.